Shaking hands, strong stories. The first time my hands shook so badly I dropped my pen, I thought that was it. Another thing my anxiety had taken from me. I sat in the back row of my college lecture hall, clutching my notebook like a life raft, trying to steady breaths that felt more like gasps. The professor didn't notice, but I did, and so did every unfinished sentence trembling on the page. For weeks, every time I tried to write, my hands rebelled. I felt useless, haunted by the fear that I'd never get my thoughts out, never tell my story. But one night, after another panic attack, I grabbed my pen anyway, hands shaking so much the ink ran crooked. I wrote in messy, jagged lines, not caring that the words slanted off the page. I wrote about fear, about falling apart, about hope showing up in the smallest cracks. Every page became a battle, the kind fought in silence, with only the scratch of pen and thunder of my heart to mark the struggle. I kept going. I wrote through the shakes, through the doubts, through the voice that said, "No one will care." And slowly, the story took shape. I edited with trembling fingers, set it out with a pounding chest, and braced myself for rejection. But then, an email. Someone wanted to publish it. Then another. My book made its way onto shelves I'd never seen, into hands I'd never shaken. Readers messaged me about their own tremors, their own fears, and how my imperfect pages made them feel less alone. Turns out, a trembling hand can still leave a mark. If you wait for the fear to disappear, you'll never move. Sometimes you have to write, speak, live, especially when your hands are shaking. The messiness isn't a weakness, it's proof you showed up anyway. And that's where the real story begins.